Yo guys, I've got a pretty striking match against an evolution team that I had with my Alfie and Omar double battle squadron, so let's check it out right here. Alright, so evolution teams, they're pretty cool and they're pretty easy. No, they're not too easy to pull off, I shouldn't say that. They're a little bit easy to pull off though because evolutions have such a wide range of stats that they specialize in. You know, you got your special attackers, Espeon, Glaceon, your physical defenders, special defenders. They got everything. They cover everything, and they got a solid base stat total, sitting up in the 500s. I think it's like 525, 535, something like that. It's good though, and evolutions are good usually. So it's a popular team, and you can definitely see why. They have a wide range of types too. Sort of like generation teams, which is what I'm using, where I've got a lot of different types and a lot of different specialized Pokemon. But I can only use, less than 1/5 of all the Pokemon that have been released. So it's still a limitation, but it's not too big of a limitation. So we have these teams that we're facing against each other. We're both limited, but not too limited, and we can have some really cool strategies going on. I got that guard swap strategy. You just saw it. I nailed my own Skarmory with a Bullet Seed. Dropping his physical defense. Luckily it hit 4 times in a row. That's pretty lucky. Dropping his physical defense, raising his speed by 4 stages, and then I can use guard swap to put the defense drops onto my opponent. And my opponent didn't like that, so he switched out with his Espeon. There's a lot of switching in this battle on my opponent's behalf mainly, and there's also a lot of random luck. I'd say there is a bit of random luck on both sides, but I do have a little bit more luck. I will admit that. But I hate saying that I have luck or my opponent has luck, even though I say it all the time, because it's part of the fucking game. So let's just let it ride, right? So my opponent's got a little unique swagger strategy going on there. That's pretty cool. It's not super useful. I mean, I would think Curse would be a better move for Umbreon, but alright, I see. It takes a lot to get it working. You need the Person Berry, and you need Espeon to be out there to use Magic Bounce. But it's interesting. I'll give him that. And so I'm going to Dragon Tail him out of there just because he's got that +2. I don't want him out there really. And he can't really do much against me because I got Taunt, so his payback is the only way that he can do anything effective. And payback off an unboosted Umbreon isn't all that great. So I'm going to nail his Flareon with Rock Slide. And unfortunately, he gets the flinch. That really sucks for him. Like that's some luck that just shouldn't have happened, really. And the thing is, his Flareon couldn't do that much because I do have an Oka Berry on my Skarmory, and if he was targeting Houndoom with anything, obviously Flash Fire. So he could have attacked me, and I feel like I could have lived whatever he dished out. Maybe not. If he was using a non-physical attack on Skarmory, I may have not been able to live it. Physical attack, I'm pretty confident I would have. Yeah. So, yeah, he's like missing blizzards and stuff. That's sort of part of the game, I guess. But that's just the way it goes. And see, I got the taunt, so he can't really do much against me because, yeah, I know that Umbreons like to use status moves. That's what they do. Now he can't use Moonlight. And, Blizzard's missing again, so he can't, yeah, I mean, it wouldn't do that much damage against Houndoom anyways, because I resist it. And, cool. Alright, so I can nail him with Snarl. That's going to drop his Vaporeon special defense. However, he does have the light screen up, so it's not going to be doing too much damage. It's not going to be hitting him that hard. And, yeah. Wow. Not much to talk about in this battle. It's really self-explanatory. So I'm just sort of running my yap, it seems. Alright, so I send out Gramble, just because I don't want that yawn to put my Googly Boo asleep. I believe I did have a Googly Boo out there, right? Yeah, I don't want it to put my Googly Boo asleep. And so he misses with the Blizzard again. He seems to be hitting one of my Pokemon consistently, and then missing the other entirely. So that blows. I bring out my Googly Boo, and hit him with a flamethrower, Heat Wave. And he actually doesn't take him out, so he can Moonlight up, which is unfortunate. Now, I did try to roleplay his Vaporeon earlier, but he was running Hydration. He actually was running Dream World abilities on all of his Pokemon. And I assume that's just because he wanted to do that for novelty's sake. You know, having an evolution team wasn't enough. Because his Vaporeon would definitely do better with Water Absorb, just because it would have to set up its own rain if it was going to make use of Hydration or rely on the opponent's rain. So, he can't do that much damage against me. I can smack him with Frustration. I used the beat-up strategy. Wait, did I use the beat-up strategy? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. The beat-up strategy. That's a classic. That's sort of what this team was all based on, was the original concept of Granbull using the beat-up strategy. I needed to find a partner. I found Houndoom. I'm like, hey, these are both Gen 2 Pokemon. Why not make a Johto team? That would be slick. So that's what I did. And he's going to hit me with Blizzard again. Not going to do that much. And I'm just going to take him out with Frustration. And that is the game right there. So, my narration wasn't that great, but that's because there wasn't that much to talk about. Really straightforward battle. It was fun. I uploaded it. I'm uploading it right now mainly because I thought it was quirky with the evolutions, and that would be entertaining for you guys. I thought it was fairly exciting when I faced it myself. So, goodbye. And now, so long. I'll shake your hand. I'm reaching over to you. I'll shake your hand. Thank you for joining me on this fine, beautiful Tuesday, which is, I assume, the day you're watching this. It's not Tuesday today, but I assume you're going to watch this on a Tuesday. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Peace.